majority of the bridge. As you can see behind me, smoke is still rising from it at this time. Right now, crews are being forced to let the fire burn itself out because the steep terrain is making it just way too hard for them to fight. Every time the whistle blows, another group of tourists is pumped into Chama, ready to spend money. Chama's mayor says it's the only way his town survives.
It's very crucial. It's a big impact.
In fact, Mayor Archie Vigil says in a good week during this season, Chama sees about 500 tourists. But just a few miles out of Chama stands a burning bridge that could threaten it all. Fire crews were called out last night around 11:30. Today, fire is still smoldering on the Lobato trestle after the majority of the bridge was ravaged by flames. Burning railroad ties were still falling into the creek below hours after the fire started.
And that was catching the trees and the area vegetation on fire.
It's the only train route out of Chama. So for now, the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad Service decided to put the scenic tours from Chama on hold. Tours will be bused about 60 miles to Antonito, Colorado. Their stay in Chama will be short.
Well, I don't know if they'll have time in the morning to stop and look around at our shops and stuff and maybe even eat breakfast.
It will continue this way until the bridge is fixed or replaced. It could take weeks just to replace the charred railroad ties, even longer if the trestle is compromised.
From the heat of the fire, it did bow some of the track out.
Fire crews say the track is slowly moving back in place as the bridge cools, but some worry it may be too late and that the structure was already weakened. Replacing that could mean you won't be seeing the main scenic tour of the Cumbres and Toltec leave from Chama this season.
Right now, the way the economy is going, we didn't need this.
And the children's train ride tour will still run on Thursdays up to the burning bridge. A lot of history is burning right now. The bridge was built back in 1883. Bridge inspectors will determine just how much is lost and how much can be saved, if any. Dick, back to you.
Okay, Crystal, that entire line from Chama to Antonito was built in the 1880s. The scenic tours started 40 years ago. This year's season started just a month ago.